Good afternoon. This is Blue Angel 777. My name is Pamela. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to do a reading for today, the 14th. 14 boils down to a 5 plus the year 5. So change, a shift. Also master number 55. 14 is the number of tarot of the temperance, also Sagittarian energy. But it boils, well, the temperance is balance and harmony, and also being patient through this transition. Two major energies are happening today. One is Uranus is going direct. So all the planets are direct as of now until the end of the week. Next week, the end of the month, Gemini is going retrograde, or excuse me, Mercury is going retrograde again. But this time when Mercury goes retrograde, it won't be so difficult because it's going to be in the air sign, so it won't be so hard as usual retrogrades. But I was doing a little research today, and I wanted to look into the Uranus, the Great Awakener. It's gone direct at 6 degrees, and it's interesting because I was just doing readings earlier, and sixes are coming up a lot the last few days, and so 6 is unconditional love, balance, harmony, self-love, energy. And today I saw the numbers. I'm seeing new numbers, not so much the 111. Well, I did see 222 today, but 111, 1111, 1212, 1221, 144. I did see 144 today again too. But today I saw 666, 888, and 555 and 444. So those are the major numbers I'm seeing today. And so I was doing a little research on Uranus going direct today. So major shifts are happening now. Everything's going to start moving forward in finances and your stability, your foundations. Some people can be moving. Finances can be moving ahead, taking that leap of faith. And also last year in August, when it went retrograde, it was at 6 degrees and then 10 degrees Taurus. So, or now, excuse me, now it going direct is 6 degrees, and it was in 10 degrees Taurus when it went retrograde. So that the time frame, the 10s are about ending of, and 6 is finding your balance and harmony. And Uranus going direct today is in the 6 degrees. So really refining ourselves, resetting also, realigning. So we're coming to realign ourselves through this change. That energy with Uranus retrograde was really about to shake things up and to help make change. The Great Awakener, to awaken also. And I looked up the number 666, and a lot of people are afraid of that number. They think you know what I'm thinking, but I don't like to say it. But I looked it up, and I was looking for the meaning for 666. So I'm seeing it so much, and then I noticed that there's all these alignments happening in 6 degrees. It's the beginning of two. But I looked up the angel number 666, and it says that that what it means is 6 degrees and it's a carbon-based self, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. I've never seen that before. I always look up angel numbers. And it says, and I thought this was an interesting message. It says, angels send you this number to advise you that your cells right now are undergoing massive cellular shifts on an atomic and subatomic level as a result of the energy transmissions from the great central sun through the polar portal of our galactic sun. These photonic solar activations and upgrades are occurring to assist you to remember your true self rather than continue to identify solely with the HU, man, and self aspect you have identified with for so long. Your angels remind you through this number that your physical body will experience a purifying state now, followed by cocooning, going within hermit transformation, this butterfly, getting your wings. Integration, embodiment phases of different soul aspects allow the shift to occur. self-love and self-care are vital now. Self-love, self-care are vital now. What's interesting is you know, I'm always researching, and I came across. Well, I've always been interested in astrology, but not like this. You know, the tarot. I started to read tarot just to help me with to see the story, what's happening, and then also I started to see the alignment with the astrologically and the numbers. And now I'm starting to see degrees in when I read. I start to see the degrees, like numbers are matching up. Like I see certain numbers, so I look up and I'm noticing that these numbers are lining with actual degrees with astrology. So it's very mind-boggling to me, or mind-blowing to me. So today, listen. Uranus is going direct, the Great Awakener. It's major shifts in finance. Change is coming. Change is coming. The retrograde was about something stubborn, revealed, is needed to be shaken. So in that retrograde energy of things that need to be shaken up, you know, the masculines with karmics, or feminines with karmics, things need to see truth in things that need to be shaken up. Today's sun is conjunct Pluto. Okay, so deep purging today and illuminator, seeing truth in things. Besides the sun conjunct Pluto, we have this new moon energy too. We're still in that energy still. And what the 6th energy number is self-love, self-care. And that's what the soul aspect, self-love, self-care of this alignment of the 666 energy is about that. And funny because here we're marching, a march of liberation, feeling that sense of freedom, okay? Sun and Pluto is a special power illuminating the dark, right? Everything is seen, seeing truth in everything. Reveal of shadow issues within ourselves today. Kind of catching and hanging on to, we're purging. But the Pluto obviously is a death and rebirth. We're seeing truth transformation as this getting our wings, this rebirthing. What's old and stagnant and limiting that's holding us back? We're recognizing and seeing that what is old, stagnant, limiting. Our fears and our insecurities and our doubts and things like that are holding us back. Are we emerging into something stronger now? This illumination with the sun conjunct Pluto is illuminating things. Also the central sun, the galactic sun and the great central sun above our sun. It's the higher connection here. That's Uranus, is the Great Awakener, right? So merging to something, our strength, we're getting stronger. It's very, very potent. So let go of what has been holding you back. What has held you back? This is in all aspects of your life, not just relationships. It could be finances. It could be fears, anything. And if we try to hang on to this old energy, it will be pried away from us. It'll be more abrupt. And I think that I explained that a couple times about the karmic cycle. We do it over and over. Every time it gets harder and harder until we get spiritually strong enough to let it go. If we don't, then it gets pried loose from us, and it's very traumatic and very dramatic. It can be, okay, forcefully. So I wanted to share that with you in the connection with the sun conjunct Pluto is in 24 degrees, boils down to a 6. So all these 6s today, okay? So I was going to do a read on just the masculine. What is the masculine? How does this new moon affect the masculine today? But he will show up anyway. So I just want to do a read for this energy with Uranus going direct, and also the sun in Capricorn conjuncting Pluto in Aries right now. Excuse me. So some stubborn energy, that Taurus energy, because Uranus is in Taurus. So I call angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters from 5D and above. I call the directions west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, universe, all my relations, the winds, the messengers of the universe, and all the elements, fire, earth, air, water, and ether. How is this energy affecting us today? I noticed I already purged from something, that I was laying in bed afraid to make this move on something. It was a legal situation, and I was afraid to do this. It was something, it has to do with my stability, my foundation. I have to move. So there's some issues with this, and my old way is my fears and insecurities. I have social anxiety, okay? And those are things through my healing and purging and through all of my SRT healing and releasing. I was laying there so fearful to make a move on it, and all of a sudden I just made myself get up like, this is not me no more. It was just like a thing, like, this is not me no more. I'm strong and I have faith, and everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. That you know, I always knew that in the past, but still, the weight of the old stuff was stronger than my faith, I guess. Now it's the opposite. So what's happening is our faith is pulling us through, even though we might fall into this a bit. Our faith is still strong enough to pull us out of that. So it pulled me out. I made the phone call, and everything's working out. Fear is not godly. Remember that. Fear is not godly. It's that old energy, that old 3D stuff. We're evolving into that higher self. So remember that. Okay. So let's call, we already did this. We call the collective on the Twin Flame journey. How is January 14th, 2021? How is this day for the twins, the masculine and feminine? And it's 11:11 right now. What is the energy for the masculine and feminine today? And what do we need to know at this time with all these Sun conjunct Pluto and the Great Awakener and all these wonderful 6 energies? What's happening? 6 of Pentacles is real strong. 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Cups. And 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords energy. And I just saw the 6 of Cups. So one more please. And 8 of Cups, emotionally leaving and walking away, leaving things behind. Okay. There, the Sword of Truth. The Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth. This is the truth and transformation in Pluto, illuminating that with the sun. The sun is illuminating this great, the central sun is illuminating from a higher connection there of seeing truth and understanding and knowing. And the Knight of Pentacles is, could be travel. The Knight of Pentacles is in the object of earth. It could be finances, it could be messages, but it's a standstill, knowing that they need to do something and really not moving yet. But we're shifting from that Taurus energy, retrograde, to the Knight of Wands, moving. We're starting to move now. We're starting to move, and it is towards this Ace of Cups. Beautiful. This Ace of Cups. So Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, 5 of Cups, rest and retreat. Here. The 5 of Cups here, and the 4 of Swords laying on the Sword of Truth. So there's some sadness here, and then here's Jupiter here, the Wheel of Fortune. We're going to get our wish, we're going to get our fortune, because Uranus has to do with finances and our stability, our foundation. So the Great Awakener, the Eye Opener, I got 9 of Cups, intuition. 9 of Cups, getting your wish. Could be intuition, it's emotional. 8 of Wands, fierce velocity. Things are going to start moving now with Uranus direct. All the planets are direct. Yes, the Ace of Wands here is the fire, the element of. So we got 3 elements already. We got the air element, we got the water element, and the fire element. 111 energy. So new beginnings. And there's Hierophant. And the Hierophant is the Taurus energy. A 5 of change. We got this 5 of Cups here, sadness. Healing. Today's really a day about resting. I should be resting. I feel like I need to do that, but I'm really busy today. I'm trying to juggle a few different things. So the Hierophant is this traditional card, and I'm being guided to read it. We know what it is. The Hierophant is the masculine energy. It's the number of change. And it's a trusted advisor. It meaning a giver of wisdom, peace, and assurance. Keeper of traditions, a pillar in the community, that's strength, compassion, guidance, and search for truth. So the search for truth here, the Hierophant, beautiful. I always forget that the Hierophant is a search for truth. I always think of the swords, or the search for truth. Neptune, you know, the hangman, those energies. Okay. A search for truth. But the Hierophant warmly protects the traditions and offers spiritual guidance and practical advice to the community. Though they are not his own, they have all been entrusted to him, and he shares them freely with anyone who asks. He is the illuminating link between our most cherished beliefs and the actual living of those beliefs in our day-to-day lives. The Hierophant asks you to honestly access how well your convictions translate to words and actions. He can be a stubborn teacher. and that's that Taurus energy. But his counsel is worth considering. It will undoubtedly guide you towards your harmony, and that's that balance, the alignment. And that's the masculine where they're at there. They're in the Hierophant. They're the Hierophant. King of Coins, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here. Being practical, being responsible, knowing what their truth, going towards their truth and purpose. That Capricorn energy, the sun in Capricorn, of illuminating everything and seeing that through this transition. And that Pluto energy is understanding and seeing what's old, what's stagnant, what is limiting them, what are they in their everyday life, and finding that strength. They have an understanding and knowing that they have to remove what's holding them back to evolve and feel that sense of freedom, that Uranus energy. Yes, okay, so Illuminator, March, they're feeling that sense of liberation. Feeling that sense of liberation. It's funny because I played a song by Nicole Buss, and it's called You. So listen to that song, but she's, it's very Caribbean, but she's singing about the sun, she's singing about freedom in the relationship, okay? Queen of Swords, in their mind, seeing truth, in their minds, seeing truth and understanding, okay? And Seven of Pentacles is thinking about this self-love, self-nurturing, self-care, okay? And I'm talking about these sixes, and I'm not getting any sixes. Eight of Swords is things that are holding us back, limiting us. What is that? Things are holding us back. Planets, setting those attentions, reflecting on things from the past, those old stagnant energies, really looking at that and seeing truth. They're seeing this Ace of Cups now in ideas. And here's the Divine Feminine, the Queen of Wands here. Self-care, self-love. The Divine Feminines are really nurturing and self-care and rebuilding themselves right now. Here's the eights, because I saw a lot of eights today. After all this six talk, I didn't get 1 6 in here, but let the clarify as I could. Okay, so the Hierophant is the masculine, is really going within, really seeing the truth of this Pluto energy, and they're looking at everything that's coming at them all at once, basically. And a lot of triggers are happening with them, realizing what they need to let go, thinking about this, and then rebuilding too. They're rebuilding here. And rebuilding themselves. Abundance, eights, a lot of abundance and infinity is real strong. I watched an old foreign music movie last night, and it was a twin flame movie, and God, if I can remember, I'll try to put it in the notes later what the name of the movie was. It's on Netflix. But it was about a man that could not get over, he lived a full life, and he could not get over this woman that he met when she was a child. Like, he could not get her out of his mind. And she was embroidering, and here it was a half infinity symbol, and how they came together in the same nursing home. God forbid if we're not meeting our twin nursing home in our 80s and 90s. Please let us meet them now, not come together when we're in our 80s and 90s. But their song is their spirit just said their universal song is coming together at that time. And they both had dementia and lost, they couldn't remember anything or anyone, but they recognized each other's energy even in that state, and they ended up sitting next together. It was really crazy, but good. But the eights remind me of that. The eights remind me of that the infinity, the interconnectedness, that center. Okay. The feminine, spiritual rebirthing, self-care, nurturing herself. And she's in that fire, the element, the essence, the spirit of fierce velocity, quick in mind, and reflecting and seeing what we need to let go. What we need to let go. There's some sadness there. The Sword of Truth, Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands is shifting, getting things going. Eight of Wands, fierce velocity, change is happening. This liberation, a sense of freedom, and look at Uranus here. The Great Awakener, in Eight of Cups, emotionally walking away and leaving things quickly, coming out of that energy. Some messages could be coming through for some of you that aren't in communication, but for today. But 888 energy. Here's the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and Eight of Cups, and I've been getting those energies a lot too. And so leaving, fierce velocity. Now that everything's gone direct, they're taking that leap of faith, Great Awakener. The Ace of Cups, Five of Cups, Four of Swords. They're reflecting and seeing the truth. It's like the five here. Ace of fighting, finding their balance here. Old issues, Five of Pentacles, and the sadness here, the 555. So this shift and change is definitely happening. Major change. Neptune, seeing the light, seeing truth. Setting intention, or not intentions, ideals, planning, focusing, leaps ahead of time, looking ahead of time, visionaries. And then there's the Four of Cups, again, 4-4 energy. So we got 888, 111, 444 energy here of really seeing this Ace of Cups now. And realizing the abandonment, sad, trying to find their balance, fighting off people that no longer serve them. And they're trying to really rest today. This new moon was very potent, and today is very potent energy also. So it's really kicking things into gear. And that was that energy of change, and change is coming, yes. Change is definitely coming. Change is definitely coming. Merging into something stronger. They're merging into something stronger. So here's beautiful. Well, they all are, but the 9 is going to get your wish. 9, change, new cycle. 8 of Wands. We got 4 8s in here. This is this abundance. So a lot of abundance is coming in through your self-worth, self-nurturing, really knowing what you're worthy of, what you're deserving of. And with that is really pulling the masculine in, that strength. 9 of Cups, 8 of Wands. Okay, so we got a fierce velocity. We got fierce velocity twice. The Ace of Wands, rebirthing, and the Hierophant, spiritual. And what is that? This Capricorn energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, and making decisions. Okay, and that's that. That's Venus in Capricorn. I'm getting the Ace of Cups. So we got 1-1-1-1 energy, and this justice is balance coming in. One of the, it's not North Node. What energy is that? Deceiving, things that are holding us back. That's 11 energy too here. An ending of this stuff, this deception or deceiving energy of old energies, ending of this purging out of that things that we're grown out of that's old, all those old energies. There's a justice, a karmic justice coming in. And this Ace of Cups is unconditional love. This balance of an alignment, realigning. What I was getting at as I was looking at the chart for the new moon, the actual chart, and one of the planets, it was one that's not common, I can't remember. It's not North Node or any of those, but it's in Libra. It's in Libra right now. That's balance and harmony. And I've been pulling this Libra card a lot. King of Coins, Queen of Swords, in her thought, seeing truth, self-care, self-love, nurturing, and the 8 of Swords. 4 of Cups, reflecting and seeing that now. This world, Saturn and Jupiter, Pluto here. And there's heartbreak, disappointment here with this 8 of Swords. Through this rebirthing and seeing truth, going deep within, illuminating everything, the sun, this conjunct with Pluto, is this truth, is this great illuminator, is illuminating everything. And we're really seeing this Ace of Cups. This keeps showing up here of our self-love, nurturing, unconditional love. Really seeing what we want, what we desire, our truth in a higher self energy, not in the 3D energy. As what we need, what we know is destined and fated to us. And really wanting to go towards this as karma is coming in. And judgment is 10-10, Pluto transformation, an ending of this blindedness, manipulation, ending of feeling stuck. We're coming out of that. We're coming out of that energy. Okay. Knight of Swords and the 4 of Cups is standing our ground, the 7 of Wands, fighting off. Could be in the 7 of Pentacles. There's a 7 energy again. So standing off, standing our ground, fighting off, and following our hearts. Definitely following our hearts. Let me see something. Unshakable determination. Beautiful. The Seven of Wands. Yes, with that leap of faith. I never really read this one, but unshakable conviction, defense, determination, taking the reins, triumph against the odds and bravery, standing their ground and fighting for. It's always, I said stand your ground, but I was guided to, that's this unshakable conviction, that great awakener. And it means with Pluto, the unshakable conviction is if you're not going to let it go, it's going to be you're going to be pried from it. We're going to pull you away from it. The Seven of Pentacles is this. Well, the Seven of Wands is a man is attacked in broad daylight by a gang with 6 wands. He is clearly outnumbered, but a quiet certainty emboldens his confidence. He will stand and defend his ground. The encounter is unexpected, but what is more surprising are the faces he recognizes as some of his friends and colleagues. Yes, it could be family, friends, people that don't believe in the twin flame thing. People that are telling him that it's not, no, she's crazy. This is not right. This is not, you may be in a situation where you feel opposed or betrayed but from this height you have the advantage. Okay. Nothing can stop you from meeting this challenge head on. Okay. And that with the Seven of Pentacles is patient resolve. Seven of Coins is patient dedication, stewardship, assessment, thoughtful planning, a commitment rewarded, creativity, security. With dirty hands and rolled up sleeves, the farmer assesses his creation. This is looking back at the whole journey. He recalls the process that brought these seeds to maturity and the time, money, and effort it took to bring them to full growth. Everything that he put into everything could be stagnant relationships, anything, karmic relationships, could be jobs, any of those. Your work may be nearly complete and you desperately